technical issues. As we know, we're always going to have some technical issues. Sorry. I could very easily forget that I am being watched while I do this. The concentration is real. Aha! I found the problem. We have music. Okay, now I'm warm. There we go. Hello, I am back in the room. Okay, let me turn the music down. It's a bit loud. There we go. Is that better? Okay. Let me know if that is okay. All right. Now I can say hi. Yes. Okay. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Lorna. Hi, Marion. Celebrations with friends for the holiday. Yay! That is awesome. Tracy, you're good. Your highlight of the week was I saw my friend Katie and her cute doggy Louie. Oh, that's so cute. How awesome. Sandy, you're trying not to have the weather reflect your mood, but it's hard as it has been raining here non-stop for 5 days, flooding everywhere. Oh my gosh. Sending you lots of light and good vibes, and may there be a lightening in the deluge. And yes, you have you're in the right place so that you can have autonomy over your feeling, like your internal state. Let us not let the weather affect our internal state, for sure. Let's see. Oh, it's moving very quickly, all of the chat. Hi, Dilly, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay. Dilly, you're saying it's -4 Fahrenheit in Minnesota. Wow. But I'm at 7 degrees today. Oh, 7. Your rating is 7. You are not at 7 degrees. That's cool. Hi, Jenny. Good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's so lovely to see you all. Thank you all for joining. Certainly one of the highlights of my week. My soul really craves, desires, and appreciates these weekly doodle sessions, because I have found, particularly this week, that my brain and the mind has kind of been in the driver's seat. Driving, just like that analytical, intellectual side of things. So this is like an oasis in the intellectual state of being to get us back into our creative state of being, a calm state of being, among friends, doing these creative activities that we love to do together every week. This week is our creative session, so it's not an alphabet themed session. So I hope that you have all of your drawing paraphernalia with you. I'm going to be opening up the prompt for today, which comes from the 30 Days of Doodling. Let me change over my camera so that you can see. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not it. We're not counting down. There we go. Okay, so this is our 30 Days of Doodling daily prompts. I believe our last one that we did was the clouds, was it? Yes, this is the one that we did last time. I have my drawing. I haven't actually finished coloring it in, but I did start coloring that in. Can you see that okay? Is that okay on your screen? I hope that it is. I've got a bit of a different setup today. So that's what we did in our last creative session. And so today we're going to be drawing with the help of our tortoises. You can't see, there it is at the bottom, We're going to be drawing with the help of, we're going to be inspired by our tortoise friends, or for our American doodlers, turtle friends. I call it a tortoise. This is my spirit animal. And I just love that the theme is slowing down like a tortoise. And funnily enough, I was journaling this morning and recognizing that, yeah, intentional slowing down is very much a needed thing. Let me know if you can relate. Very much a needed intention. Let me know if you can relate to that. Are you feeling the need to slow down at all, or maybe not? Let's see. Sandy says, how about a boat? Tracy, it was 37 degrees Celsius yesterday. Wow. It was so hot with a high of 41 degrees Celsius. My gosh, that is very hot. Sure. Okay, let's have a look. See, you're in the 70s in Florida, Marion. My gosh. Interesting how it changes. Okay, cool. So Evelina, it does look good. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a turtle. We're going to be inspired by our friends, the tortoises, tortoise. Before we get into that, let's take a card and see what extra little nudge, extra little theme comes up for us in our doodling session today. And while I shuffle, how are you feeling? We've discussed, it's so funny that we do discuss the outside weather every week, but it's a lovely segue to bring our attention to our internal state. So taking a nice deep breath in and an extra slow breath out. Turn your attention inwards and just check that internal weather app of yours. On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. How do you feel right now in this moment? A culmination of the physical, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual. How are you right now in this moment? On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. I would say, I think I'm an 8. If you'd like to share, please do. I'm definitely an 8, and that means I have vibes to share. So if anybody is needing some extra vibes, I will hand them over to you with gratitude. Let's see, Joellen, hi. Holidays around the corner, so feels racing. Slowing down will be awesome. Yeah, I think this is like the perfect activity to be doing at this particular week of the season, for sure. Tracy, you're an 8. Marion, you're a 7. Evelina, I'm a stressful 6, going to the doctor for your annual checkup. We're sending you lots of good vibes, health, healing, thumbs up, like a all good record, let's say. Can't access my words this morning. You know what I mean. So sending you all the good vibes in advance for your 100% results. There we go. Joellen, a lucky number 7, fantastic. Hey Jessica, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Jenny, you're a 6, good. Jessica, you're a 5, feeling under the weather. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sending you lots of feeling better vibes. There, as you can see in the room with you today, we've got lots of high vibes, and so lots to send your way as well. Lorna, you're a 6. Fantastic. Adriana, feeling 8.5, grateful and at peace. How wonderful. Beautiful. Yay. Fantastic. Okay, here is the card. Oh, interesting. This is the card that popped out. Can you see that? There we go, in the light. Okay, Facey. It says, saying no. I think that is so apt for the season and in this very intentional slowing down practice. So saying no to others allows me to say yes to myself more and more. I continue to deal with the difficulties of saying no and embrace the possibility that someone may not like me for saying no. So this is setting boundaries for ourselves, prioritizing ourselves, and learning to be okay with saying no and accepting that that might not be what others want to hear from us. Perhaps we are perpetual people pleasers, and to a fault that it puts us at a disadvantage because we just feel that we need to people please all the time. So this is a good exercise. This is personal boundary gym, learning to say no. Yes. Yes to saying no. Let's see here. Tracy says, Dali, if we both could average our temperature, it would be perfect. Barbara, hey, good morning. Today you're a 7, fantastic. Just getting over COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. And common cold caught at the same time. Oh my gosh. I'm buying a lottery ticket. Good on you. Good on you for buying your lottery ticket. Luck is on your side. Jessica, you love saying no. Fantastic. And it's taken time to get there. Yeah, absolutely it does. It's a practice for sure. All right, so we are going to be saying no to attempting to stay at an unsustainable pace. We are giving ourselves permission to slow down in today's practice, and may the idea of slowing down and saying no continue and stay with you throughout the rest of the day, the weekend, and the week to come, even the rest of this month. I think of all the months, this is the month to get intentional about slowing down and saying no, knowing that you can say no. So today's prompt, we're going to start with writing down your intention. So today I doodle 2. What is your intention? Why are you doodling today? Today I doodle 2. Let us know. You can either let us know in the comments or just write that at the top of your page today, so that as you are doodling, you keep reminding yourself it is there as a visual cue. Today I doodle 2. I'm going to write mine down too. Let me change over the camera while we are here. This feels so medicinal. Today I doodle to slow down. Jessica, today I doodle to focus. Yes. Tracy, you say you're saying no and going to slow down too. Fantastic. I doodle to relax. Yes. Fantastic. So knowing why you're doodling is an important part of getting benefit from the practice. Being intentional about what you are doing here. Okay, and our prompt for today, I'm going to read it to you. Tortoises teach us the wisdom of moving slow. Slowness creates space for noticing. So that is kind of the thought behind today's practice. Tortoises teach us the wisdom of slowing down. Slowness creates space for noticing. Let's see here. Oh, Dali. Today I doodled to give myself the gift of presents. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yay! Happy birthday, Doodle. So this is a wonderful gift to me. It certainly is. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday tomorrow and that the celebrations continue deep into the week. Fantastic. Happy personal new year to you, Doodle. I always love that reminder that your birthday is your own personal New Year's. So today's your New Year's Eve. I hope that you plan to celebrate it with intention and yeah. Adriana, you doodle to rest my brain and nervous system. Yes, fantastic. Evelina, you're doodling to de-stress. Awesome. Fantastic. Jenny, today I doodle to focus on the present moment, de-stress and feel happier. Love that. Yes. So much happiness. I think we've got a lot of happiness in this room here today. Some good vibes. So thank you so much. Right, so our prompt, draw the outline of a tortoise shell. And remember that you don't need to be an artist, you don't need to identify as an artist, and please, the invitation is to not judge your drawing. It is the practice, not the outcome, that is important. So yeah, it doesn't matter what it looks like. We're going to draw the outline of a tortoise shell. Inside the shell, slowly fill it with repeated curved hexagons, which are six-sided shapes, and then fill each hexagon with a repeating pattern of your choice, feeling the calmness and lightness of the repetitive doodles. So I'm going to see if I can get this tortoise on the screen for you as a reference. You can draw it like this if you want to, or if you just want to draw the bird's eye view of a tortoise shell. It's completely up to you. It's a personal preference. Can you see that okay? So it's completely up to you. I think I'm going to go ahead and, just because I like this little fella, I'm going to copy that. So we're going to go from a nice big shell so that we've got enough space to doodle inside it. And we're going to do the edge. If you are drawing with IRL pencils or pens, I would suggest perhaps using a pencil so that you can erase. But it doesn't need to be perfect. And certainly mine isn't, as you can see. We'll give him a little facey. Oh, sorry. Where is it gone? Oh, there it is. Actually, I could, because I did draw him and, no, don't worry. I'll just get back to there. There we go. Why are you doing that, iPad? Come on. Keeps going behind. Okay, I'll just have to go smaller here. Okay, so this is definitely a practice in Non-judgment. It is okay if it looks a bit wonky. That makes me laugh. Hey Yana, good to see you here. Yay. Let me know if you're laughing at your turtle or your tortoise. Mine's got a bit of a squashed face. Funny. I'm gonna have the giggles. So slow down and giggle. Let me know if you have your daughters. Sorry, I can't stop giggling. You know when giggles are contagious. He looks like he's squished up against the edge of the page. Sorry. Oh, if you can't laugh at your own drawings, what can you do? Oh, the tears. Funny. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna have to cut his face off so that I can focus. Oh, sorry. Woo. Okay, get back into it. Whew. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Evelyn, I'm making you laugh. And that's funny. Oh, I'm lightheaded now. He's kissing the edge. He's like up close. I'm imagining that's a mirror and he's like squashing his nose. That's so funny. My little guy is drawn at an angle, like he's climbing. Oh, poor guy. Oh, funny. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh, that's funny. I'm just looking down onto the top of my shell and it looks like I found a petrified tortoise from, ooh, I don't know that word. I don't know how to pronounce it. Plasticine? A squash, what? A petrified tortoise from, I'm gonna guess that's plasticine, but I don't know. Oh, funny. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Doodle. Laughing is contagious. My gosh, my eyes are watering. Okay, get some more beautiful photos. Tracy, of your niece yesterday. Yay, that's awesome. Oh, not plasticine, shows my ignorance. Barbara, an era of dinosaurs. Yeah, gosh, really showing my ignorance there. Doodle, my turtle's tail looks like poop. Oh, I forgot to put a tail, so I'll put a tail there. Oh, funny. Okay, let's get on with some doodling, shall we? We're going to add some hexagons. Make this a little bit bigger. So kind of following, and I like to start from the top one, following then on from the first hexagon, or maybe even a heptagon, depending on what space you have. Sorry, I just got another. I glanced at his face. Oh man, that's so silly. Come on. Alrighty. Got there in the end. Okay, so it depends on how big your shell is. We're gonna just do that. Depending on how big your shell is will determine how many different hexagons you have. And what I love about these kinds of, this creative practice is that we're leaving it up to intuition, creative intuition. So you could, if you wanted to, refer to our reference sheet of doodles, or, and this is what I would advise you, is just let your creativity roll. Just see what comes up in terms of how you might want to fill your shapes, and remembering that we're not limited to filling the hexagons with doodles. We've also got 4 legs, the fleshy part, the head, and then also the lip of the shell. So we get to do whatever we want. If you're looking for inspiration, just to get the ball rolling, and because creativity begets creativity, so just start making some marks. Use this as an initial pattern to get you going. What you can see on the turtle pattern or on the example. Just get the ball rolling. Just signal to your brain, to your body, to your creative energy that we are here, we're doing this. And however it chooses to respond in kind, that you are open to it. There is no pressure. This is about trusting that what you create and what you do is perfect. It was all intended to be that way. There's no rules. You can do as you please. Perhaps you might want to use different colors. Kind of like mandala. It invites some kind of mandala effect. These repeated doodle patterns. Get curious about what shapes might you be able to add. What additional details might you be able to add? Hi Florgie, welcome. You're a little late, it's all good. We are drawing a tortoise this morning. And the tortoise is inviting us to slow down. So the central theme of today's session is about slowing down and also practicing the art of saying no. No to unsustainable. In fact, if you wanted to share, what are some things that you can say no to? Certainly for me, saying no to unsustainable pace, saying no to multitasking, saying no to imagined imagined fears and events, making up reasons to feel anxiety when none exist. Those are some of the things I'm saying no to. Taking a nice deep breath as you wait for inspiration for the next doodle pattern. Noticing the quality of your breath, how deep is your inhale, how slow is your exhale. Being intentional with every line. Inviting a sense of playful experimentation. There is nothing riding on the outcome of this drawing. You're not going to be graded. You're not going to judge. It is perfectly imperfect, just as it is. However it comes out. With every line that we put on the page, we are inching slowly towards this reason, our reason for doodling this morning. Letting every line bring to awareness what it is you're currently feeling, thinking, or experiencing. Evelina, thank God no one is going to see mine. Yeah. You know, what a beautiful practice of not taking it too seriously, right? I enjoyed that giggle session. Making up as we go along. Not every drawing needs to be a masterpiece, but hopefully every drawing brings you peace. Oh, this board. May as well leave that there. Totally. That just means you should share it, no judgment. Absolutely, that's a great invitation. I want to lay a challenge. See who is brave enough to share their little tortoise doodle after this. Of course, you know where you can do that if you head on over to my Insight Timer teacher profile. I'll pop the card there now and go down to the link. It's a Linktree link, and yeah, the platform for sharing is in that link. It's actually very liberating to not judge your own creations. It's a liberating sensation. Who here is judging? By show of hands. Who here is judging their drawing? No judgment. Who here is judging their drawings? Remind yourself why you're doodling today. And send some awareness to your feet. How do your feet feel right now? Send some awareness to your lower back. Breathe into your lower back if it feels like it could do with a little bit of love and attention. Send some awareness to your drawing shoulder. How is it feeling right now? Send it some love with the next inhale. Notice whether you would deem your pace of doodling right now as fast or slow. And can you reduce the pace by even 1%? Maybe it's the speed at which you draw a line, or maybe it's the speed or the length of time before you make your next mark. How can you bring more slowness into this practice. Invariably, when your lines are slower, they're less perfect. Notice how you respond to that. Is there more judgment than acceptance? Can you say no to judgment? Can you say yes to acceptance? Perhaps take an intentional moment to simply sit with your drawing at the moment. Before starting with the next one. Giving your creative intuition time to express. It's not about the outcome. simply about appreciating that you get to make marks, you get to create, you get to choose your flavor of self-care. You get to flex your creative muscle. And you get to enjoy it. You get to choose. You get to have a quiet moment for yourself. Doing something that is purely for pleasure and peace. Remind yourself of your intention for today's doodle. Acknowledge that you are doing that. You are putting your intention into practice. Perhaps think about one thing you'll say no to when you go back to your day-to-day experience. Something that you were going to do out of a false sense of obligation or expectation. And how could saying no to that thing affirm your intention for today's doodle? How can you marry it? psychology, doing something just to please the other. Yeah, absolutely. Can you feel the slowness, embracing the slowness? Is the slowness uncomfortable? What do you notice about your response to intentional slowness, if anything? Is it a new or relatively foreign sensation to slow down? As your hand slows down, do you notice if your breath has slowed down? Have your thoughts slowed down? What are some areas day-to-day experience that would benefit from being approached with a slower pace, savoring the experience more, or being more present, not rushing through. Could be a work thing, could be a meal, could be a conversation with someone, could be anything that would benefit from a slower presence, a slower experience. And let this be a visceral reminder. Bye, Evelina. You have to go. And good luck. Happy holidays, Tracy. How are you doing? How's your little tortoise fella doing? Georgie, the slowness gives more focus. Yes, it does. It brings you, when you're paying attention to the slowness, you become mindful to the present moment. And how often we're so moving at such a pace that we don't even realize we're experiencing the present moment. So notice this moment. What do you feel? Emotionally and with your senses. Do you feel the socks on your feet? The clothes against your skin? Do you feel the room temperature? What do you smell? Do you taste anything? Either something you're currently eating or drinking, or remnants of something you had before. What can you hear? My voice, the music, but what else? Perhaps your pencil across your page. Outside noise. All of that is a practice in present moment awareness. How are you doing with your tortoise doodle? They are teaching us about slowness, the wisdom of slowness, slowing down, single focused, present moment awareness. All good things. And I'll ask you a prompt. Journal prompts if you feel called to journal after this practice. What shifted when you slowed the pace of your doodling, if anything? Did you notice any shifts? When you intentionally slow down. the questions down if you want to. I'll write them in the chat. Hey Monday, better late than never. Yes, we are slowing down with a tortoise doodle. So what shifted, if anything, when you slow down? For your doodle. And the second question is, did any tension soften with time? And if so, what specifically? Oh, Dilly, thank you. In the end, he actually turned out not too bad. See, you never know. We can prejudge things and we might give up at that point. Judgment might stop us from continuing, and yet it could turn out to be something actually quite healing, I would say. A valuable lesson. I'm glad that it turned out that way. Certainly a great lesson for me, and I hope by you observing it, you take something away as well. Mende, for your reference, I had a giggle fit earlier when I first drew the tortoise, because he just didn't look right, but now he kind of looks okay. How are you feeling right now? What is your internal weather app saying on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. Has there been any kind of shift? And maybe what is one thing you're going to take away from today's experience? I actually really enjoyed this drawing. Barbara, your fossil tortoise turned into a green sea turtle. Ooh, I love that. I would love to see your green sea turtle. His sweet face is perfect now. How fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this. And it's so, I notice it myself, I don't know if you do, but by not having the reference sheets, it really feels like creativity gym. It feels like creativity gym that I've got to tap into my internal resources, the well of stored creativity. That's why we do this. We're filling our stores. It's like when you're building your muscle, you're building those muscles, and what you do today benefits you tomorrow. So any kind of creative practice that you do, any kind of mindfulness practice that you do, will help you tomorrow and the day thereafter and beyond. So I love both the challenge and the reminder of our own resourcefulness. Isn't that just amazing? Yay, Jessica. Slow down and steady wins the race. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there could not be any more apt reminder from today's session, I think. Slow and steady wins the race. That deserves. Our egos want everything. To happen quickly. The very prompt I wrote for myself in my journal this morning was, I recognize that part of why I sometimes fall off the journaling bandwagon is because my handwriting isn't terribly neat, and it's because I'm rushing with my journaling too much. So this is the perfect reminder to slow down and be present. So how are you all doing? What is your rating, your internal weather rating on a scale of 1 to 10 right now? Barbara, I enjoy spending time with you all. Have to run now, but everyone have a happy holiday. Yes, you too, Barbara. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Em, you're so welcome. Jessica, I always got needs improvement on my report card for penmanship. Yeah, no, I don't think we even got marks for penmanship, hence my handwriting is not the best. Certainly something I would like to work on. Hey Becca, what method are you using to demonstrate this? It's fascinating that we can see so close up as you're creating. So this, if you're referring to the tech of it, it is Procreate. This is the Procreate app on an Apple iPad, and this is how I choose to draw. And basically everything I do creatively is on the iPad. So I hope that answers your question, Becca. Adriana, you're a 9, yay. Tracy, you're a 7, so sleepy, I can imagine. That's a sleepy 7. Jessica, just watching this, we'll do later, made me feel better. Good, I'm glad, Jessica, I'm so glad. Joellen, you're a 7, became a 777. Yay. Fun to think of my own patterns, yes. It is so good. Stretched my brain this morning. It is definitely a stretch. It for sure is a stretch. And it's also I don't know if you experience it this way, but I certainly experience it this way, that it is a watching the ego, observing the ego have its say about, will it be good enough? Will my first choice of pattern, is it the right one? That's certainly a conversation I witness when I do this freestyling doodle. Let me know if you can relate. Becca, you're so welcome. I didn't know an iPad could do this. Yeah, it's a particular app. So there are many drawing apps on an iPad, and obviously you need to have the Apple Pencil, but you can also do this IRL with paper and pen journaling, so it doesn't need to be digital. Delee, 8 for you, yay. Joellen, 100%, fantastic, good. I'm so glad. I think we've got some higher vibes here today. How are you all? Have you finished your drawing? Let me know if you have. I'll just pop on over here. There we go. I'll take my board out of the way. I hope that you enjoyed that. I want to thank you so much for joining. I will be doing another live next week, Friday. That's when the next one is. The details of which, let me see if I can get that up on the screen. Did I create one? PTUV. Next week, we are back to our alphabet series. We're coming so close to the end of that series. So if you're new here, we've been throughout this whole 2025, we've been making our way through the alphabet. And next week we are doodling the letter V. Last week we did the letter U, and the letter is an additional prompt of drawing our focus, being mindful, and looking for words that start with that letter that we are grateful for, things that we're intending, things that we're processing. So anything that starts with the letter V, we're going to be doodling the internal aspects of a letter V. And so that is going to be next week, Friday. That is the 26th. So Boxing Day. It'll be Boxing Day. So those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Those of you who are just on a festive holiday, happy holidays. And yeah, I hope that you'll be able to join us for next week's session where we do the letter V. Same time, same place. Hopefully there is a replay of this today's session over on the other channels. You should be able to find that in my Insight Timer link in my profile. If you're watching on those other channels, please leave a comment under the video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I'm hoping that the audio worked. There's always technical issues. Yeah, and I think that's about it. If you know anybody else who would enjoy doing a doodle session like this, please do invite them to come and join us next week, Friday. I'm going to be in a different location. We are heading to New York tomorrow, New York City, spending Christmas with my friend and her husband. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful festive season, whatever you do, however you celebrate. I have to move this card out of the way so that I can see what you're all saying. Let's see. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate you being here so much. Oh, did we do the letter V? Oh, the letter W. My bad, my bad. I put the wrong card up. Yeah, so sorry about that. Letter W. You're so right. PQRSTUVW. Okay. The letter W. I put the wrong card up. Apparently I don't have that card. That would be why. Okay. That explains it. Fantastic. So next week's the letter W. That makes it even more awesome. Yay. Let me see. I appreciate how this has been representative of life. When we can laugh and keep going, things just work out. Yeah, that's so true, Dilly. Thanks for sharing that observation. I appreciate that. Yay. Yana, you're a very tired, nourished 5.5. Yay. Well, I'm glad you feel nourished, and yeah, remember to say no to the things perhaps that might be tiring you. Yeah, so slow down and say no. These are the things we're taking away from today's practice. The letter W. 5 more letters, my gosh. It is just crazy. Becca, my first time here, yay. The turtle was fun to enable the use of various patterns. Yes, yeah, and you'll see that when we do the letters as well, Becca, that we do a lot of different patterns as well. I'm starting to contemplate what will come after the alphabet as well. So watch the space, and if you want to send some suggestions, then please do. I'm open to suggestions for post-alphabet series. Yay, thank you, Jan. You loved your giggles so much, made my heart smile and giggle too. Good, I'm glad. That was such a good energy release, I feel. Florgy, you're a 7 to a 9. Fantastic. Really good feeling. I'm so glad. Yay. Yes, Jessica. So I was wrong. We're not doing V, we're doing W next week. Thank you, Jo Ellen. Safe travels. If any of you are traveling anywhere, then safe travels to you as well. Thank you. Yes, to pack my magic pencil. I certainly will. I certainly will. The setup will be different, and it's always, we go away fairly often, and it's always a challenge to see how will the setup work. Yay, so looking forward to it. Yay, thank you so much, Florgie. So glad that you're able to join us. And Delia, we could definitely do numbers as an option. So yeah, we'll explore that. But yeah, we'll get there. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you being here. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and all the things. Be safe, be happy, take care of yourself, slow down, and say no. Say no to things that don't feed you peace. All right, see you next week. Bye.